Greetings everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of All Things Lambda, the Half-Life community show that had to double, no, triple encrypt their video feed this time. You know, because I don't want to have any more interferences. It's really annoying. I don't even know how it happened. Anyway, we cobbled together some more Half-Life community news for you, so I think we should better get into that right now. Let's go! Yeah!
LambdaGeneration.
Now that 2021 is in full swing, we all, of course, only have one question on our minds. When will Entropy 02 finally release? Oh my god, it has been 3 whole years. Where has the time gone? I feel old. Luckily, we won't be stuck with that question in our heads, and we can sleep easy tonight because we got an answer from Breadman. A blog post over on its official website for Entropy 0 reveals that the answer is that there is no answer. There is no release date in sight just yet. Apparently, Breadman has gotten this question a lot over the past month due to them streaming some gameplay over the holidays. But the game is not quite ready yet, due in part to the massive scale the project has taken on. Seriously though, the game has 7 full chapters now and a really intricate story. This requires a lot of work. And since they have already been working a long time on this mod, the team didn't really see it fit to just rush the game out the door at this point. Basically, what they're saying in this blog post is that the game will release once it's ready. That could very well still be this year, but it could also be next year. But one thing is certain, when it releases, it'll be one heck of an experience. I think we got another Source Engine classic on our hands here. The best way to keep track of this project is to follow Breadman on Twitter, he's most active there, or join the official Discord server. And they have a ModDB too, if that's more your cup of tea. Either way, they are great places to stay in touch with the development of the game. The blog post containing all this info and the links to the services I just mentioned is linked down in the description. Click it. Come on. Lost Industry Origins is back on the show with a brand new media update. In this media update, they talk about the progress that has been done on the mod in the 3 months since the last media update. So let's go over it, shall we? First off, Paradise, the mod's lead developer, talks about how well the mapping process is going so far. The maps for the canals section of the game and the map of the final level are being produced and finished up swimmingly. The hope here is to finish them all up next month. In this bit of text, he even teased that it's not over yet after Lost Industry Origins and that him and his team have more plans brewing in the background. There have apparently also been some misconceptions about the mod moving over to a completely different engine. This, however, wasn't explained well enough by Paradise in the previous update post. He clarifies here that the mod has moved over to a custom branch of the Source Engine called AGS, or Actually Good Source, and the porting process has concluded successfully. Furthermore, he boasts about how many custom voice lines, choreographed scenes, and custom music tracks there are in the mod. These numbers do look pretty impressive, definitely a step up from Lost Industry 2. It's also worth mentioning that there is a trailer in the works as well for Lost Industry Origins. Hopefully we'll be seeing it soon. Having a cool trailer out is definitely a necessity for a mod nowadays. It's the ultimate hype maker. Last but not least, we get some in-game screenshots from some of the areas we'll be visiting in the game, and we have an untextured model of a custom Combine rifle. It's some good-looking stuff, although I think a textured Combine rifle would have been a bit more interesting to look at. Anyway, if you'd like to read and see this media update for yourself, then go ahead and click the link in the description below. It's been waiting for you this whole time, and it's beginning to feel impatient. You don't want to keep the link waiting even longer, do you? Then click that link. Last Sunday, MapLabs released the maps to their second ever Half-Life Alyx workshop event, and it was called Déjà Vu. And mappers were tasked to revisit an older map of their making to spice it up and remaster it for Half-Life Alyx with all of its VR glory. The entries in this packed collection are Postmortem by Matt71490, Ruby Retriever by Certifiably Insane, SFES by Nico Moon, Warren by Ethyl Vanny, Let's Go Bowling by Hail Hazmat, and Resonator 2.0 by Glucose and Drodo, based on the original map by Ibo Hars and Jay-Z. All of the maps here have a unique taste, and you can definitely see the effort that went into almost all of them. Since I now actually own a VR headset myself, I was finally able to experience these maps myself, and I had one hell of a good time playing through them all. Good job to everyone here. Also, yes, Half-Life Alyx was an amazing experience, and I desperately need more maps to play, so keep them coming. Okay. Anyway, you can subscribe to the collection by clicking the link down in the description below. Have fun playing them. I know we featured Half-Peeps last week as well, but he released another Source Filmmaker animation on Tuesday that looks pretty cool, and it's called the Vault Catch. It's pretty much the scene from Half-Life Alyx where, spoiler alert, the vault falls down. Cinematography-wise, I think it looks amazing. The lighting and framing of most things are pretty great, and it makes the whole scene feel very cinematic. However, some of the character animations still look a bit stiff. Apparently, some animation work in this video were done using motion capture. It definitely looks more natural than hand animating the characters yourself, but they don't feel quite right just yet. But hey, the more you work with something, the more you start to learn it. I'm pretty sure we'll see better results down the line in new animation projects from Half-Peeps, like in the Half-Life Alyx movie is making. If you want to see this animation yourself, then check the link in the description. We're not done with the Source Filmmaker shorts though, because I got one more for ya. Animated and uploaded by Bast, Brushie, Incoming is a complete remake of the Half-Life Opposing Force intro sequence in Source Filmmaker. Not only does it remake the whole sequence, but it also adds a bit more flair to it, drawing out some scenes and slightly changing others to make it a bit more of a modern and cinematic experience. And I like it. The lighting may be a bit flat though, and again, some animation seems to be a bit stiff, but animation is difficult, trust me, I know. If you want to see Incoming yourself, then go ahead and check out the description for a link to it. It's gonna be worth your time. You know what else is going to be worth your time? Our social media pages, of course they are. They're all linked down below, our Twitter, Facebook, and Discord server, everything is there. You just gotta click on them and you'll be transported to the magical realm of the internet. And anxiety. There is always anxiety. My own social stuff is also down there, so if you would like to watch my content, hey, you're totally allowed to do that. Just click that link and go to my Twitter to follow me as well, and you'd make me one happy boy. Oh, yes you would. And with that all being said, I'm going to end episode 124 of All Things Lambda. But don't be mad at me though, because we'll be back next week with more Half-Life community news. But in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe and to ring that bell icon so you'll never miss another episode. Salutations! And take care.